we have 6 things to tell you today that are regrets that we have of financial decisions we made in throughout our 20s that we're definitely not proud of, and we would definitely avoid, especially going into the next decade. Number 1, buying things you can't buy cash. I'm not talking about a car. Like if you need a car to go to work and the car's $20,000 and you don't have $20,000 right now to buy a car, that's not what I'm talking about. But maybe buying a car that's way too expensive for you, like over $1,000 car per month. Different things like purses, jewelry, cameras, electronics that are over what you could pay cash now. I would say just don't buy it. Don't buy it because then you're stuck making payments. So why buy something you actually cannot afford? I feel like it's become so normal in society today, and especially in the US where you can finance everything, where we're buying all these things and we're having this addition of monthly payments that really do us no good, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, next. Number 2.
Alright, so one really big regret that I have would definitely be moving into a really expensive apartment. So back when COVID was over, a little bit after, there was a huge hype of, everyone from up north moving down to Florida. And of course I was part of that hype. And then, since everyone was moving down, all the rent prices started going up. And so we lived in Miami and Brickell. And the rents there were ridiculous. So I really regret just wasting so much money on rent. And instead of using that money to travel while I was young, I could pretty much go anywhere. The rents were starting, at $4,000 for an apartment. It was crazy. So yeah, I really regret not being able to travel or have more fun going and exploring places. I hope they can hear the wind, right?
I know. I really hope you guys can hear the wind. If you can, invest in the DJI mic because the wind is crazy right now, and what we have on is the DJI mics, the new ones, by the way, the mini. Point number 2, keeping up with the Joneses. I feel like anything that is keeping up with the Joneses, I feel like maybe not everyone knows what that means, but there's a show. It's a show, right? Or a movie?
I'm not sure.
It's either a show or a movie, and it's all about keeping up with the Joneses. The Joneses, I think they were a wealthy family and they kept buying things. At least this is what the concept of the movie is. And everyone around them, in their neighborhood, just kept trying to buy things just to show they could. So I had never watched the show, actually. I just know the concept. But trying to keep with the Joneses, the Oura ring. So everyone buys the Oura ring, and then you decide that you also need the Oura ring. For what reason? I think that comes with trends, especially with TikTok nowadays. I feel like trends has just become a really big thing, and we all want to be part of the trends, and we all want to follow the next trend. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Sometimes we buy things that we don't even like, and especially when you move, you can see a lot of things that you kept buying and never use, and wasted all your money on some trend that you never even liked, just so you can show other people that you were cool enough. Not worth it.
Don't rely on a job, because when you rely on a job, not all jobs are 100% secure, unless, maybe you started your own business, then 100%, But, if you have a boss, they just see you as a number, You're like any other person, anybody can replace you. When I relied on a job, I never expected to lose my job. So, I was spending money, not saving, I was having fun, I was young, I was making, decent money. And out of nowhere, it just kind of all disappeared. Everything came crashing down. My bills were really high. And that's probably, my biggest regret in life is not being more careful, not having an emergency fund. It was kind of just spending it like crazy. and being young and dumb.
I think lastly, by no means do we say that you shouldn't have fun with the money that you're working with or working for. A lot of people tell us that we should travel, like now that we're young.
Yeah, we've had probably like 10 people in the last 6 months tell us, you know, take advantage now and travel before we have kids. So, you know, that's what we're focusing on now. We've already booked a couple trips this year and taken some PTO. So we're gonna take advantage of that. We're going to Austin, we're going to California to hike Yosemite. And yeah, I'm really excited for that.
Yeah, we can't wait to bring you guys along for all that experience. Just, I think the main thing, other people are different, right? Like people are different. I feel like between both of us, I'm less materialistic, but still shopped a lot. And I feel like that's where being smart with your money is. By no means it's not like don't spend it, but it's just being smart about, do you actually need this? Do you actually like this? Are you trying to show someone else something that, and for what reason, you know? Finally, I want to leave you with this verse. Okay, I'll just put it on the screen because we really have no idea how to pronounce it, but I want to leave you with this. Whoever loves money never has enough. Whoever loves wealth is never satisfied with their income. This too is meaningless. I feel like the focus shouldn't be on things and money itself. Yes, be organized with your money. Yes, save your money. Yes, invest your money, but also focus on just having a good time. And a good time doesn't necessarily mean like go out party and spend your money in alcohol and who knows, but stuff that actually fills your soul. For us, it's traveling. For you, it might be something else. Look, if it makes you happy to go to the club, then do that.